Hello, America, and we're very excited to bring you another episode of I'd Swallow That. It's the fun game that the host at It's Happening Out prepare and play, and we finally get to drink.
Yay!
Well, that's the most important thing, right?
Well,
all right.
We like to swallow here.
As you as you know, you can see shots in front of us. I'm going to ask the hosts 3 questions, and it's an agree or disagree game. You get to learn about them, and we get to talk about some interesting topics in a unique way. If they agree with my question, they've got to take the shot. If they don't agree with the question, they don't touch the shot. And that's how our game plays. We'll do 3. Everybody understand what we're doing? We ready to start?
Yeah,
absolutely.
I'd swallow that. Let's play. Question number 1. I'd swallow that. There are better places than bed to have sex.
Oh, damn, yeah. Hell yeah. It's like anywhere.
Well, now everybody did that. Somebody tell me a great place. Best place.
The backyard by the fireplace.
Kitchen
by
counter.
the fire pit.
Kitchen counter is higher.
A sling.
Better reach.
A sling.
a sling is very efficient.
I'm a fan on that one.
Go ahead.
It is. But also very fun is in a tree because there's all sorts of new positions that you have if you're in a tree.
There's insects in trees.
That's very yoga of you.
For me, a long, long time ago, Clearwater Beach at 3 o'clock in the morning when the policeman finally put the light right in front of my eyes.
Wait, Al, is that why you invited me to Clearwater this weekend?
Oh, please. You wish.
We've seen that picture at the police
my
station.
goodness.
Oh, my
Okay.
God.
All right.
It became a thing.
Let's go to question 2. I'd swallow that. Makeup sex makes the argument worthwhile.
Oh. I just love makeup sex, and I love this drink, so I'm doing it.
Yeah, I mean, sex makes everything worthwhile. So
Yeah, I'd rather have a good relationship with somebody, I think. I don't want to have to cause conflict just to have sex afterward.
You're my
Napoleon,
friend.
shut
You're
up
my
and bend
friend.
over. Just kidding. Makeup sex.
Okay. All right.
good relationship.
Too much.
Can
Cross
we
the
call
line.
HR?
Sexual harassment.
Right, exactly.
Sorry, I went
All
there.
right.
All right. I sat next to Joe many
It
times.
wasn't you.
I was going to say, is that why we've separated you?
Yes,
two,
we have a
by the way?
2-person wall.
Wait, I
He
have to
reported
share.
you.
I have to share, America.
But I told him you wouldn't mind if I touched your leg.
Bitch, you want to build a wall next to me? Hello.
Wait,
Wait, now you're touching me too? HR! I got 2 white people touching me.
wait, what's the tastier?
The pastier, the tastier. And I got 2 pasties
yeah,
here.
Pasties right here. Right.
In the name of the
Thank
Father
you.
and the Son
right.
and
All
Holy
right.
Spirit.
Let's continue. I'd swallow that. Question number 3. Okay. Now, we've never challenged each other to this degree.
Shit.
I'd swallow that. This is only about the people at this table. I'd swallow that. I would take a bullet for at least one person at this table.
I would take a bullet and put it in a gun and aim it
I
toward.
hate your laughter, sir. 4 of us would? I want definition of
Y'all better bitches than me.
I am also curious. So, what went down with the 4 of you, other than the drink? Why do you
Now,
feel
you
that
didn't
way?
do the drink,
I
right?
did not do the drink.
Is that because you're more centric?
I think that I would not take a bullet for many people. I don't know any of you well enough to think, oh, I should jump in front of a bullet. Even if I'm more likely to survive it, I still feel like
More likely just... My God, do you frame your entire life in me, I?
Yeah,
I
why
never
you wouldn't
phrase
take
my
the bullet?
life about me. What are you talking
What?
about?
You just said it.
I know. I've been
Kim Kardashian here.
playing Trump, okay? It does this to you.
No, that's not true. No, that's not true.
We love my narcissism. But seriously, who would you guys choose as the person you jump in front of?
Okay.
A bullet?
I
who
would jump
you
in front of a bullet for Aaron.
Aw.
Would you? Why?
Yes. Because
Why?
I'm in love with Aaron.
Aw.
Are you?
Aww.
I love what you represent, and I have fallen in love with what you do. And yes, that's my answer.
Well, doesn't alcohol just make us all warm and fuzzy?
Aww.
Whoa, bitch!
Actually-
No, in all
That's okay.
seriousness,
He's not my friend anymore either.
I would
apparently.
When we
actually-
play another game, America, of my favorite thing, last week I decided, I'm not going to do this, but I do want to make a comment about Aaron. I'm not sure about the bullet, although perhaps. But last week in the show, when I heard Power, I told y'all all this story. Power crushed me last week on the show of saying, wait, for America, it's not gay anymore. It's because of trans and how that washed over you. Mm-hmm. I told you right from the beginning in the edition of the show how important you were to us, how important personally you were to me. I want to add to his observation of what you represent. Literally, even though I get mad at you and I fight with you, I have to say I love AaronPhoenix because he brings a perspective that is completely transformational for me. And I am a better person because you're sitting right there.
Me too.
And he needs all the betterment he can get.
That is wonderful. And I love AaronPhoenix too. However,
even if he's a whack.
But no bullet for you.
However, if I got time to jump in front of a bullet for this bitch, she got time to move. That's all. I ain't jumping in front of no bullet for no damn
queen.
body. Exactly.
All right.
Hey,
You have to say something.
In all seriousness, I was going to say, now I feel bad, because I was going to say there are two people at the table I would, without a hesitation, take a bullet for, and that's Carlos and Power.
Yeah.
Power, though, you're off the hook a little bit. You done saved me once. That's all I need. So you're good. You cashed that in. But I mean, at the end of the day, I think if it really came down to it, if it was going to save somebody in some weird alternate universe, yeah, I'd take a bullet for probably anybody at the table.
It's funny. I want to frame my observation just a little tighter. One of the things that I realized in what Power said in terms of the trans community, I have an obligation, and I really fundamentally believe this, and taking the bullet might not physically be taking the bullet, but it is to stand up and defend. I realized in the conversation last week about it's not just gay anymore because the Republicans or whoever, I'm not, it has nothing to do with Joe. I take you off the hook. I want to make sure everybody knows. This has nothing to do with that.
Democrats
it's
hate
trans,
us too. It's okay.
Right, it's trans. I have an obligation to stand up for Aaron. And one of the great things that I'm going through on this show is I, for sure, will stand up for Aaron. Because if I have got buy-in from America that gay is okay, I have worked my entire life to make sure gay is okay. If I have accomplished that, if we have accomplished that, we haven't completely succeeded unless trans is okay also.
You've convinced me.
I will continue to stand up and take the bullet for trans people if that's what it takes. Okay?
Thank you.
I cannot.
This got emotional.
I cannot respect you any more than what I have just said to you.
Thank you.
Can I share just a personal remembrance to make this a lighter situation?
Yeah.
Okay. So as a child at my grandfather's farm, all of the family was there, and there were like 6 of us children together. And you had to walk a mile to get to the neighbor's house, and it's all pitch dark because there are no lights. I mean, this is out in the mountains.
Uphill both ways.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. So anyway, the oldest was my cousin, Bruce, and all of us were coming back, and my youngest brother's 6 years younger, so he might have been 3 or 4. So we're all walking back on the dirt road. We turned the corner to come into the house, and there's spotter shocks on all sides because we raised corn and we just harvested. And all of a sudden, the shock started shaking. And then there was this growl, right? And now we're all walking, and my cousin throws up his hand, goes, "Every man for himself," and takes off to the house and leaves us all pulling my little brother through the cut off corn shocks, all of us getting scraped, and it just happened to be his father. He was growling like a bear out in the corner.
Oh, bitch. This is like
anyway.
children of a lesser god. I'm
Yes.
sorry.
Children of a lesser god.
I am sorry. Thanks so much for watching us. If you like what you saw, please subscribe to our channel and follow us on Facebook.